We are now delighted to bring back one of our favorite and most decorated actresses. She's won an Oscar, she's won an Emmy, she's won a Grammy. Please welcome Kate Winslet. Kate, good morning. How you doing today?
Good morning. My goodness, how strange to not be able to hug you all and shake your hand and be there in person. Thank you for having me. It's good to see you.
But if this is the way we get to see you, we're very happy for that as well, Kate. But thank you for joining us. We can't wait to talk to you about Ammonite because it's getting a ton of award buzz. But could you take you back a little bit? Could you imagine when you were filming Contagion in 2010 that it would be one of the most popular movies in 2020?
No, and you know, the funny thing is, I've only ever actually seen, I think, about half of that movie because it freaked me out so much, even when we made it, that I couldn't bring myself to watch it. See, there I am. There you go. There's Mars right there. I'm ready. Epidemiologist. I was on it, I tell you, when COVID hit. I was wearing a mask in the streets before everybody else, and people were looking at me like I was crazy. But that was because of Contagion, because of what I learned on that show.
I'll bet that's true. You know, your other classic film, one of your other classic films, The Holiday, just got named one of the 13 best holiday movies to stream this season. How do you think Iris and Miles would be celebrating quarantine together right now?
Oh, look at me and little Jack. We look so young. My God, it's such a long time ago. Iris and Miles, yeah, I like to think of them hanging out in my house, actually. We had a good time together, Jack and I. And yeah, I'd happily quarantine a little with Jack Black. He's heaps of fun, good family guy. Yeah, and Iris and Miles together, yeah, cozying up on the fire, I imagine, with a glass of wine.
That brings back good memories. Ammonite, let me tell you, I haven't been able to see the entire film, just saw the extended trailer. Wow. Can understand why, as Michael said, the Oscars and others getting all this buzz. You play a famous paleontologist from the 1800s who falls in love with a woman played by Saoirse Ronan. You've called this role, Kate, one of the most joyful experiences of your career. Tell us why you said that.
Well, it's a story about, it's a film about how who we choose to love can end up defining who we are. And Mary Anning was an unsung hero of the fossiling world. And through the connection that she makes with Charlotte Murchison, played by Saoirse Ronan, they have this very deep, very subtle love affair. And for me, removing heterosexual stereotypes was something very new for me to experience. And you know, so often in a film where there are heterosexual demographics at play, it's often the woman who is flirting or being wooed and the man leading. And when you remove those stereotypes and those ideas, everything became so equal. It was really just very joyful and gentle and wonderful, and to experience sharing that connection with Saoirse and creating these characters and this love these two women have for one another was it was just a very, very special experience.
It was beautiful to see and very much appreciated, Kate.
Cannot wait to see it. Let's show everybody a clip.
That one was special. I was only 11 years old. Days it took to dig it out, clean it.
I'd like to see it.
It's in the British Museum with its fancy made-up name, Ichthyosaurus.
And Kate, you're also sharing the screen again with Gemma Jones, who played your mother in Sense and Sensibility back in 1995. She's playing your mother again in Ammonite. So at this point, will you be getting her a Mother's Day gift every year?
Oh, I think I ought to. I lost my own mother in 2017, so actually I could do with a replacement, quite honestly. We never stop needing our mums, do we? Lovely Gemma, it was wonderful to work with her again. And yeah, as you say, she plays Molly in Ammonite, quite a difficult, troubled woman who'd experienced a lot of grief in her own life. And so she and Mary have this quite fractious, sort of isolated relationship in many ways. And it was wonderful to work with her again.
Yeah, quite a cast and quite a movie. Always good. We'll save the hugs for next time when
save
you're here.
The hugs for next time.
But virtual right now, but always a delight. Always a delight to see you. We'll continue to wish you the absolute best, Kate.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ammonite is in theaters now and on demand Friday, and you can also catch Kate in Black Beauty on Disney Plus this Friday as well. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.